Hi guys, this is Ravenclaw What If. Welcome back to another What If story. Last time on What If Deku is the Dark Hero, Izuku was tasked by his mother Scarlet to survive the night out in the desert, fighting off skeletons until daybreak. When Izuku finally succeeded in his test, Izuku was visited upon by the Hyrule royal family as he met Hilda and Princess Zelda, Queen Zelda again, as Hilda followed Izuku into Ganondorf's old study. As Izuku found a breeze coming underneath the rug, as Izuku followed down to a pathway of a dungeon, as Hilda followed Izuku after she saw him go through the study. She figured that Garuda boy was up to no good, so she was curious. As he entered the dungeon, as Hilda made her presence known, as they went throughout the temple, the dungeon, whatever you like to call it, as Izuku eventually fought his first challenge, a half-man, half-scorpion creature. After a tough battle with the creature, Izuku was victorious with the help of Hilda with her magic. As they came to, as they collected the pieces to the boss room, as they entered the room, seeing some sort of cursed armor, as Izuku was shocked that it talked, as he slammed his sword into the ground, waiting for Izuku to come to face to fight his final test. He saw a sword stabbed straightly into the heart of one of the goddesses' statues that are in the room. As Izuku steps forward, as the um immediately the black fire ignites, surrounding Izuku and the cursed armor, stopping from Izuku from escaping or any interruptions. As Hilda was shocked by this, as she realized Izuku has no way to escape. It's either fight, succeed, or die. As Izuku immediately created two shadow Dekus, two shadow Izukus, as the battle commenced. As all three Izukus, sorry, as the three Dekus or Izukus, no matter what you like to call them, as they summon their shadow swords, immediately all three of them begins to attack. As the cursed warrior casually dodges each blow, as he picks his sword up out of the ground in one fell swoop, destroyed both of the shadow clones as Ezekiel goes flying forward, rolling on the ground. As the cursed warrior jumps up in midair, slams his sword trying to stab Ezekiel in the chest as Ezekiel rolls to the right. As he throws shadow daggers at the cursed warrior, as he just swipes it out of the way with his free hand. Young one, you're gonna have to do a lot harder than that. As Izuku jumps backwards, as he creates a shadow bow, as he immediately starts shooting his shadow energy, but arrows, as he unleashes a barrage of shadow beams at the cursed warrior. As the cursed warrior does reflects the energy blast as it hits the wall of the room, creating a loud bang from each energy arrow that the cursed warrior reflects. Izuku creates two swords in his hand as he rushes forward. As Izuku has to play this smart, he's not physically fit for this type of fight when it comes to power. He has to rely on speed and smarts. As the Cursed Warriors clearly overpowers him easily. As the vicious battles continues. As Izuku's getting tossed around like a rag doll. As Izuku coughs up blood after being slammed into the ground. As the Cursed Warrior kicks him in the side as he goes flying. As Izuku had no choice but to dig his shadow blade into the ground, stopping him from hitting the fire that's surrounding the battle ring. As Hilda looks on pure horror of the scene she sees, he's gonna die. Izuku, I'll try to get rid of some of this fire. You need to escape now. It's not worth dying. I will not allow you to die. There is no escape, children. Once the test has begun, there is no way to leave. You're to either defeat me or die. First warrior swings his sword as sword beams coming strictly at Midoriya, as Midoriya create a shadow shield. As the impact pushes Izuku back very roughly, very viciously, almost hitting the fire that's blocking Hilda from helping Izuku. As Izuku didn't notice, as Izuku sees the curse word slowly walking towards him. This is the end. Such a pity. I expected much. I guess I expected too much of you, mortal. This is where you die. As he swings his sword, as Izuku's waiting for... He's waiting for it to be struck and cleaved in two. As he opens his eyes, as everything stopped. Everything is frozen in time. Izuku sees a black portal open up in the room. Right behind the cursed warrior. As Izuku hears a distorted voice. Dark One, do you seek power? As Izuku's trying to pinpoint where the voice is. You Dark One, do you desire power? As Izuku's, yes, I do. Then enter my realm, and I will grant you more power. But be warned, Dark One. Once you walk this path, many are unable to walk away. As Izuku ignores his warning, as he walks past the Dark Warrior, enters the portal. He finally comes out the other side of the portal, as he sees this place is desolate of life. Nothing but the scenery you see here. Dark One, follow the path. Immediately, black fire ignites a pathway for Izuku to follow. As he sees a castle in the in the distance. As Izuku sees this in the distance, immediately he walks forward to go further to get to the castle, as he knows the path of fire is leading him strictly towards the castle gate. Immediately when he starts walking forward, the clouds start forming. As thunder and lightning begins to ignite, as the lightning strikes down to the ground, almost hitting Izuku. As Izuku gets into a sprint, as continuous blast of lightning starts trying to pinpoint Izuku, trying to hit him, as he continues running, dodging and weaving as he goes. He finally gets to the gate. As he steps through the bars, as he comes out the opposite end of the gate, as he ignited his body into shadows as he passed through the solid object. Follow my voice, Dark One. The power you seek is further in. He enters the castle. As he goes through each room, trying to pinpoint where the voice is telling him to go. As he finally gets to the throne room, as he sees a mask floating in mid-air in the middle of the room. Mask? What the hell is this? How is this power? Trust me, Dark One. Once you put this on, you'll be far more powerful than you are now. But be forewarned. This power, it's quite seductive, Dark One. Like I said before you enter my realm, once this path walked, many cannot turn from it. As Izuku reaches onto the mask, as the moment he touched the mask, as the black portal opens right behind him, I'll leave the rest up to you, Dark One. Put on the mask, and your power will be immense. Why are you helping me? I'm just curious what you will do with this power, Dark One. Let the fierce deity mask guide you in your path. He steps through the black portal. As he comes out, as he returns to the prior where he was beforehand. As time resumed, as the cursed warrior turned around at Izuku, as he knows he's holding some sort of mask. Whatever that is, mortal, that won't help you. You should accept your fate. You are no match for me. As he picks up his sword, as he walks towards Izuku, as Izuku puts on the mask, as Izuku immediately screams out in pain, as the form of dark energy is emanating from Izuku, the moment he places the mask on his head. Hilda looks out in horror. The immense pain Izuku seemed to be in, as his body slowly begins to morph into an adult form, as the fierce deity is reborn. As Hilda sees Izuku, as the fierce deity unsheaths his sword, as he points it at the cursed warrior. As Izuku has a twisted smile on his face. Yeah, I ridden you off too soon, Izuku. He doesn't know his name yet. Apparently I ridden you off too quickly, mortal. Let's see type of what type of power this is and see how well it holds up to me. As they immediately charge, as the clash of the blades commence, as echoes around the room, as the vicious battle commence, as sparks from each clash of each clash of their blades, as Ezekiel kicks this cursed warrior in the stomach, as he goes flying backwards, as he sticks his dark sword into the ground, stopping him from hitting the fire, as his cape starts to catch fire, as he rips off, as he disconnects his cape, throws it into fire. This is more like it. Q puts his other hand onto the hilt of the blade, as he starts wielding the blade with two hands. As the cursed warrior goes into block, after each strike, Ezekiel finally made the cursed warrior bend down to one knee. Ezekiel swings with all his might, as the cursed warriors try to reflect the blade, as the blade shatters in the cursed warrior's hand, as Ezekiel knees him in the face, as the cursed warrior skids across the ground. Ezekiel swings his sword, immediately shooting out blade beams. As the blade beams hit the cursed warrior, as the cursed warrior screams out, as his armor slowly cracking, as he falls to his knees, as Ezekiel slowly walks up to him, as his blades grinding against the ground, as sparks is igniting. As the cursed warrior looks upon Ezekiel, before you strike the finishing blow, mortal, what is your name? Ezekiel points the blade at the cursed warrior's chest. Ezekiel, now die. As the immediate pierce the cursed warrior, as the cursed warrior ignites his eyes glows energy, as from the cracks of the armor, as Ezekiel sees the bright light emanating from him. Well done, Ezekiel. I deem you worthy to wield the Devourer. I can finally rest. Thank you, Ezekiel. You are a true warrior. As the cursed armor explodes, as the pieces of the armor scatter around the room, as the fire disappears, as Ezekiel rips the mask off of him, he's back in his normal state. As he walks up to the Devourer, as he grabs onto the handle of the blade, as he pulls it out. Immediately when he pulls it out, the sword latches onto Ezekiel with dark shadow as it covers his hand. As Ezekiel screams in pain, as Hilda rushes over there, as Ezekiel says, "Stop! Don't come any closer." Immediately when he pulled the sword out after it latches onto his hand, as Ezekiel was shown visions, as he was shown 3 locations in his mind. He's some sort of land of water, as another vision shoots through his brain, as he sees another vision of a volcano. As he's shown another vision in his mind, a land of some sort of forest area. Ezekiel opens his eyes as he sees the swords gone. As he sees on his hand some sort of tattoo that's glowing. A tattoo of a sword. Small, but noticeable. No, it's on his forearm. As Izuku falls unconscious, as Hilda sees Izuku collapse on the ground, as she rushes over there to see Izuku's alright, as she's extremely worried. Despite her bossiness, during this time, she's got a little bit fond of Izuku. She enjoys teasing him. As the fierce deity mask slowly sinks into Izuku's shadow, as several hours has passed, as Hilda was extremely worried about Izuku's health, as he finally wakes up, as Hilda goes and hugs Izuku, as Izuku's quite shocked about this affection towards him. Did I win, Hilda? As I don't... Everything's blurry. You won, you idiot. As she goes and hugs him tighter. You scared the shit out of me. Don't do that again. Come on, let's get out here. I think I had enough adventure for one day. Are you okay to walk? I think. Just give me a second. Don't rush yourself, Izuku. Here, drink this. As she, pulls out some water out of her dimension. Her side pocket dimension. That she has all her neat little items that she keeps. As she slowly puts the glass on Izuku's lips, as she tilts it, as Izuku drinks the fluid. As it's water, of course. Izuku's too young to have anything else. What was that, Izuku? I've never seen anything like that. Where's that mascot you had? I don't know where it is. I don't know. Everything's still a little fuzzy. Let's get back. My mom's probably going to kill me. As Izuku and Hilda make their way back to the entrance of the cave. At the moment they get to the entrance, as it opens up, as they walk through the corridor. As they finally get back to the study, as Izuku covers the entrance of the temple. As they get back to the study, as Izuku turns to Hilda, do you think they noticed us? Do you think they noticed they were gone? Oh, we did. As Izuku, turns to the door as he sees Queen Zelda and Izuku's mother, Queen of the Gerudos. As Hilda and Izuku eyes widen as they look at each other as like, shit. As Scarlet walks over to Izuku, grabs him by the ear and pulls him out of the room. What did I tell you about entering this room, Izuku? We're going to have a long discussion. My apologies. Queen Zelda, apparently my son and your daughter was up to something. Indeed. We're going to have a long talk about this when we get home, Hilda. Yeah, Mom. Now, Izuku, I want you in your room. And don't come out until I come in. Understood, young man? Yeah, Mom. As Izuku is forced to go to his room. As a few minutes later, he got a knock on the door. It's me, Izuku. Sorry, as he's like, it's me, Izuku. It's Hilda. Just wanted to say goodbye before I have to go back home. As she rushes over to Izuku, as she kisses him on the cheek. I did have fun. Until we meet again, Izuku. You're a very interesting one. See you around. As she walks out. As Hilda walks away to as her mother waiting for her as they both leave. Now, Izuku, my dear son, what you been up to? Nothing, Mom. Don't give me that. Don't give me that look either. That doesn't work on me. You had me scared. You know that room is off limits. I know. It was. I just wanted to see what. I just want to see what's in it at least. Now, what I'm about to do is because I love you, not because I hate you, son. What is it, Mom? I've already been in talks with Zelda about it. I'm sending you to the Sheikah tribe. What? For how long? To long enough as long as it needs to. They'll be here to pick you up in a week's time. Get your things ready. Yeah, Mom. A day has passed as Scarlet wants to check up on her son. As she peeks in his room, as she sees him sitting on the bed, as she walks in. I'm sorry I was a little rough on you yesterday, but you had me worried. We couldn't find you anywhere. You're too adventurous for your own good. As she embraces Izuku in a hug. You had me worried to death. I cannot lose you. You understand that, right? I know, Mom. I was just curious. I know. This is not punishment. Why I'm sending you to the Sheikah tribe. They'll teach you necessary skills that you need to be a proper prince and the next ruler of the Garuda tribe. When I'm gone, it will be your responsibility to lead our people in the right direction. Do you understand, son? Yeah, Mom, I understand. That's my boy. Now come on. We should spend some time together before the Sheikah tribe comes to pick you up. We don't have much time to bond before that happens. As we're going to stop our episode off there. Hope you guys have a good night and day, judging my time zones, and I'll see you in the next video.